But honestly, this have been happening for some time already. It's up to the person to actually pay attention so they won't. See exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at it. Even with tomatoes, this is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but hey family, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so happy Saturday. In today's video, we'll be jumping into our news, comments, and reports over here at Moments with Us. So firstly, let's check in. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You guys check in, let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. All right, so here's something that's being reported about Walmart. So according to a video released on TikTok, Walmart be scamming people when it comes to their prices, which we actually already know. Walmart is actually famous for this. So you really have to be careful when shopping. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with that. Walmart is under fire over clearance pricing. And the retail giant is once again in the midst of a controversy over its pricing, y'all. The criticism surrounding Walmart's pricing tactics is continuing to grow as a new TikTok video accusing a retailer of being deceptive and its clearance section is gaining steam on the platform. So in this video here, the person sparks a debate about the word clearance after she revealed that Walmart's clearance section contains items that only been minimally reduced from its original price, which is something that we actually point out almost every time that we go into Walmart. This is nothing new. And if you guys are not seeing it, next time you go to Walmart and you think that you're really getting a deal, look at that before price and that now price, or go online, do a quick search and see how much that item is and see if you're really getting a deal. So this lady goes on to say, does anyone else notice that we're not really getting a deal? She then go ahead and point out examples of items on a clearance shelf at a Walmart location that have been reduced slightly, such as from $8.97 to $7.50 and $9.98 to $8.50. Like, what kind of clearance is that? Usually clearance is like 40% minimum off, but that's like the minimum, right? She says. Like normally you will see a lot better. What does $7.50 from $8.97 have to do with the word clearance? Absolutely nothing. So when I went over the clearance section at my local Walmart, it was the same thing that I was pointing out. So let's go ahead and roll this girl's video.
Let me just look at a random one. $6 from $9.97. Usually clearance is like 40% minimum off. But that's like the minimum, right? Like normally you see a lot better. What does $7.50 from $8.97 have to do with the word clearance? Especially $8.50 from $9.98. Conveniently is covered a bit. This is not the only section that's clearance so heavily.
Like, come on, really. I do get it. Like I said, constantly when we're in Walmart and I'm lifting up them tags, I'm gonna see if I can find a video real quick. I'm lifting up them tags. I'm like, what part of clear is clearance in this? But no, seriously, y'all watch out, because just because the signs say clearance, that's put there just to bring you in, because you automatically going to think like, oh, snap, I'm getting a sale. And as she pointed out, some of the sign is actually covering that was, you know, this price before. And some people are not lifting it up like, how much am I really saving? And come to find out, you're not really saving much at all. So just be careful. And it's happening at more and more stores. It's not just Walmart if you think about it. So when you shopping, like I always like to do a quick online search to see if I'm really getting a deal, because if I feel like I'm not really getting a deal, I'll leave it where it's at. Let us know in the comments how you all feel about yesterday's global IT outage. So one of the issues, airports in New Jersey and New York City canceled flights due to worldwide tech outage, y'all. Definitely have to keep some money aside and out of the bank. Like if you're fully invested in keeping your money in the bank, that's great. That's good for you. But when it comes to situations like this, let's say they didn't get the banks up and running again, you know, right away, not again, but right away. You have to have cash on hand to go to the stores, because once their systems is down in the stores as well, like what happened, I think in New Jersey when we had that Sandy thing happen, they were still taking cash. They just couldn't take cards. Though it was a storm, being that this is like a cyber issue, machines will go down. They can go down. But long as you have cash and they can, you know, write the receipts and write everything out and then go back and put it into the system, you know, they would still accept that cash. But what happens, you know? You can't get to the bank. You can't get your money out. Systems down. There's nothing that they can do. Your money is stuck. It's very important to have some cash on hand. And speaking of banks, massive closure of Wells Fargo branches. Here's the complete list, y'all. So they're moving towards the computerization of services. Has been a long coming happening, y'all. So Wells Fargo, they will be shutting down some locations. We will be getting straight into it. So out of the 50 states, Wells Fargo has closed branches in 24, y'all. While most of these closures range from 1 to 3 per state. Florida and California lead the list with 13 and 11 closures, respectively. Following them are Texas with 7 closures and Virginia with 5, y'all. Crazy. So Alabama actually closed 2, Arizona 1, California 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 branches. Wow. And I'm not going to go naming out these streets because y'all know I be tearing these words up with these street names. Colorado, 1 half closed. Washington, D.C., 1 half closed. Florida, oh my, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 closed. Wow. Georgia, 3, Iowa, 1, Idaho, 3, Illinois, 1, Maryland, 2, Mississippi, 1, Nebraska, 1, New Jersey, 1, New Mexico, 2, Nevada, 2, North Carolina, 2, Oregon, 3, Oregon, y'all, dang. There be some things going on. Pennsylvania, 3, South Carolina, 1, Texas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like they said. Virginia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Washington, 2. Wisconsin, 1. So despite the more than 60 closures as of late, Wells Fargo has not finished these shutdowns, as another 55 branches are expected, my bad, y'all, to close permanently during 2024. Would this be the year that majority of banks are closing down? It's following up to, you know, maybe a few years from now, when there won't be a lot of banks in sight. Everything is digital. Everything is online. Everything is go to the app. You know, you even verify your identity online for the IRS. I know back then you used to have to go to the let me see, y'all. I know back then you used to have to go down to the IRS building to verify it was you. Now with the IRS, you can just go through this app and you take a picture of yourself, upload your ID and everything, and that's how you prove that it's you. You know, that's how you verify your identity for the IRS. Isn't it crazy? I know in some situations you probably still have to go, but mainly you just go online to verify your identity nowadays. And of course, it's so easy for an attack to happen, for information to be leaked. Everything is online, duh. But yeah, Wells Fargo, they're closing so many branches. All right, so we do have a rice recall. So rice recall as FDA issues health warning for 7 states. So watch out for that. So bags of rice have been recalled in 7 states as they may contain rodent parts. So California-based Weha Farms has voluntarily recalled 4,600 cases of its Lundberg Family Farm Sustainable Wild Blend Gourmet Rice as the product may contain foreign objects that appears to be rodent, feces. After initially being recalled in May, May this year, the FDA has now given a recall a Class 2 risk classification. So under the FDA's definition, a Class 2 recall is a situation in which use of or exposure to products may cause a temporary or medically reversible adverse health consequence, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote. So affected products came in 1-pound bags and bear the lot codes of 231004 with a best before date of October 4th, 2024. The recall only affects products sold in Arizona, California, Florida, Maine, New Hampshire, Oregon, and Wisconsin. It is unclear how the product came to be contaminated with rodent parts, because when things are in warehouses and stuff like that, there are rodents. Come on. Now it's about when they're filtering this stuff out. Is it really filtering everything out? Okay. But they're saying it's unclear, y'all. But right now, that is recall. There are 3 levels of classifications awarded to the product recall in conjunction with the FDA, with a class 2 being the second most serious type of recall. So if you do have this rice, toss it out. Let's go ahead and get that name of the rice again. Here it is. So it's the Weha Farms rice here. And it's the 4,600 cases of its Lundberg Family Farm Sustainable Wild Blend Gourmet Rice. All right, so more stores that is underperforming. So this grocery chain is Stop and Shop. So I know some of you do shop or did shop at Stop and Shop. I heard it mentioned in the comments before. We have a few Stop and Shops in New Jersey. Every time that I do visit a Stop and Shop, I don't know, I never really pick up nothing. It's not for me. I went there maybe about 2 times over here on the channel. But yeah, Stop and Shop is not the store for me. But they're saying that this store here is underperforming and they would be closing some locations. So the Stop and Shop supermarket company have announced it will shutter dozens, my bad, y'all, of underperforming locations. So the grocery chain will close 32 stores by the end of the year. So Stop and Shop is proud of the deep roots and community ties we have developed as a neighborhood grocer of more than 100 years, and we remain committed to nourishing our associates, customers, and communities. So this is what one of the presidents are saying. So as we announced in May, Stop and Shop has evaluated its overall store portfolio and made the difficult decision to close underperforming stores to create a healthy base for the future growth of our brand. So following the closure, Stop and Shop will continue to have more than 350 stores in its 5-state footprint. The shutdowns will occur before November 2nd, y'all, the company said. So closing down, they have 5 here over in Connecticut. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Massachusetts. So if you want those locations, I say pause the screen here. I don't want to chop up these names of these streets again. New Jersey. Oh, let's see if mine's is closing. So the one I go to is in, I think that's Union. So they closing one in Edison, y'all. 2 in Edison, 1 in Howell, 1 in Phillipsburg, Piscataway. Okay. Carlstadt, Franklin, Ringwood, Point Pleasant Beach. So all of this is like South Jersey besides Edison. Yeah, so it really doesn't affect North Jersey, but the one I go to over in my parts, not even my parts, a little bit from my parts, but still my parts, yeah, it's always empty and their prices are high. I don't see how they daggone not underperforming. Come on. New York is closing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rhode Island is closing 2. So Stop and Shop would be shuttering their locations. Well, some of their locations. South Jersey. In some parts of South Jersey, you cannot just go and walk to the store. So some of these locations are of a huge concern because if you don't have a car and Stop and Shop or whatever was your closest store, you now have to figure out a way to get to the grocery store, making it what, a food desert. Wow. But yeah, that's one way that I look at it, because that can be a huge struggle on families, because now they have to pay extra for transportation, and hopefully they have delivery in the area. It just brings up a lot, y'all. And that cuts more into what? The budget, because y'all know everything is high, you know? The budgets really aren't budgeting nowadays. So yes, stores closing is definitely of a huge concern. So we know that a lot of Walmarts are doing their little updates. And guess what? There's a pizza chain opening locations inside of Walmart. Now, we're used to Subway at Walmart, and some Walmarts have McDonald's. Some. It's usually them nicer Walmarts that have the McDonald's, and the regular Walmarts have the Subway. So now they're now going to have a pizza chain opening locations inside of a Walmart. Oh my. So a Texas-based pizza chain, Mr. Gatti's, has announced plans to team up with Walmart. And they plan to open up in 92 stores in 4 states in the coming years. So driven by retailers focused on value and quality, Walmart approached us about a partnership, they're saying, because it's recognized Mr. Gatti's as a regional favorite with a 55-year legacy of delivering exceptional taste and experiences to our customers. So y'all might see some, pizza companies. Y'all might be leaving Walmart with a slice of pizza after your shopping trip. depending, basically. So Mr. Gatti's Pizza stated it plans to have restaurants in 4 states. So Oklahoma, watch out. Texas, Louisiana, and Kentucky, watch out. A dozen of which will open by the end of this year. So y'all gotta let me know. It currently operates in 8 states, including 2 locations in Alabama, Dadeville, and Opelika, with the Auburn restaurant listed as coming soon. So Mr. Gatti's Pizza will offer menu items like pizza, wings, sandwiches, salads, and more. So yeah, soon you might be able to walk out of Walmart after shopping, spending all that money for one bag. You might be able to walk out of Walmart with a slice of pizza instead of Subway or McDonald's. Isn't that something? They are really upgrading Walmart. They're really making these changes with Walmart. And the prices are going to go up at Walmart. And I'm going to constantly say it. If they continue to make changes and it costs them, it's going to cost us regardless. To end off these news reports, guess what, y'all? Trump said that he'll end the inflation nightmare. He said he gonna end it, y'all. The Trumponomics could drive up prices, though. So former President Donald Trump is campaigning on a pledge to end the inflation nightmare, he said. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna even read no more into it. That's all I'm gonna say, because once y'all know election's gonna be here, and I want to know how much stuff they're gonna say that they're gonna do before election time gets here. I wonder how much stuff is going to happen before then. Listen, ain't nobody about to steer me in the wrong direction, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'll be over it all. I am telling y'all, it is summertime. I'm just trying to focus on these kids and trying to stay better prepared for the family. And I'll be trying to keep my mind clear. I really do. Honestly, I do. I get up extra early just to clear my mind and focus on some things. I'm telling y'all, it's so much going on in the world. There's a lot of stuff that I do not discuss or talk about. I just go ahead, I keep it to myself, and then I throw it out. That's it. It's just so much going on. But this is why I'm always hoping, I'm really sincerely meaning, I really hope that everyone is doing well. Though we all face our own and different obstacles in life every single day, you know, we got to find peace with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Before anything, because it's a lot to take in. And you can easily become overwhelmed. Truly, you can. So find a time to breathe. You know, don't forget, though. Keep preparing, keep stocking up, keep doing everything that you got to do, because these prices are going to, well, according to Trump, the prices ain't going up. He's going to end inflation once or if he becomes president. Not everybody else. Not everybody else you got to go through. He's going to end inflation. Okay, y'all, listen. I'm done with this. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you all enjoy the rest of your week. And if you enjoyed today's report and you are new here, all you have to do is subscribe. And if you've been here, if you subscribe, guess what? You become part of the family for free. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Check in by dropping a comment. If you are new here and you don't want to write all of that, all you have to do is leave an emoji just to let us know that you are here and you stay here all the way to the end. That's it. Pretty much it, because I know some people are just shy, and that's that. So we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all, say it with me, stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Until next time, y'all, I'm officially up out of here. Stay blessed. Peace.